So what we're going to do is we're going to prove that points A, B, and C are collinear. In that case, they're not just parallel, but they all exist on the same line, just like so. A, B, and C. Now, in that case, what we're going to do is we're going to find the slope of AB. Okay, and we're also going to find the slope of BC. Okay, so the reason for that is because they both share a common point. As you can see right here, B and B. B is a common point, and if they have the same slope, they should be all in the same line. So let's start by finding the slope of AB. Remember, the slope is going to be y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. Alright, so I'm going to use B's points for y2 and x2. So the y for B is going to be 6. The y for A is negative 3. Okay, on x2 is going to be 2, because that's x for B. And for A, it's going to be 5. So when we work out the slope, 6 minus a negative 3, well, that's going to be adding them together. So that's going to be 9. 2 minus 5 is going to be a negative 3. So your slope here is going to be negative 3. Let's work with the slope for BC. In that case, y2 will be 33, y1 will be 6, x2 will be negative 7, and x1 will be 2. Okay, so 33 minus 6 is going to be 27, and negative 7 minus 2 is going to be negative 9. This can be reduced all the way down to negative 3. Now you'll notice both of these are the same, and like I said before, they share a common point. So these are collinear. Find the value of y if the point D, negative 4 and y, lies on line segment AC. Now remember, the slope we found for AC was going to be negative 3. Okay, so we're going to use that in this one. Okay, so you can pick any point necessary if you like. Okay, I'm going to use point A. Remember, point A was going to be 5 and negative 3, and we're going to set up the slope formula to solve for the unknown. Okay, so we're going to use MAD is equal to y minus a negative 3 all over negative 4 minus 5. These points are from point A. These points are from that point D. Now, remember, this is equal to negative 3. Okay, so let's simplify this a little bit. This is essentially going to be y plus 3 on the top because you're minusing a negative number. And on the bottom, it's going to be negative 9. Okay, and this is all going to be negative 3. Now we want to get rid of the stuff on the bottom to make it a little bit easier. So you're going to multiply the left side by negative 9, and you're going to multiply the right side by negative 9 as well. What you're going to be left with is this crosses out, so this is going to be y plus 3 is equal to 27. Now to solve for y, you're going to subtract 3, and you're going to subtract 3 from over here, so y is equal to 24. So for point D, the point would be negative 4 and 24 if it was to occur on the same line.